What is up, y'all? It's your guy Rob, Hollow Avarice back again. Today we are going to be reacting to September 23rd Nintendo Direct. Let me turn this down. Why are you still on? Um, yeah, we're going to be reacting to the newest Nintendo Direct coming out today. Uh, I might as well theorize while I'm pulling this up. What do I think we got going on today? Let me check the size, make sure that's good. Make sure it's not too big. Yeah, that should be perfect. Um, Starting in about 9 minutes. Um, so they said that this Nintendo Direct is going to be talking about games launching this winter. So I'm assuming that means Q4, which is late November, December, January, and early February. If it's just launching or just launching in just like November, December, maybe I think it's going to be over the next few months. They don't have a heck of a lot coming out. I think they have. Where are my list of upcoming games? La, da, da, da. They have Metroid Dread coming out in what, 2 weeks? On the 8th? Or on the. Yeah, it's on October 8th. Metroid Dread is coming out. Shin Megami Tensei on the no in November, Pokemon in November, and Advance Wars in December. They also have the Age of Calamity DLC coming out. So they might touch on that stuff. Hopefully they don't spend too much time on that stuff. We also have in January Pokemon Legends Arceus, but they just had a Pokemon Direct, so hopefully they're not touching too much on Brilliant Diamond and Arceus. I'd rather they focus on more Nintendo exclusive stuff. If they touch on Shin Megami, they touch on Advance Wars, I'd be cool with that. In terms of announced games that we haven't really seen a lot of, we haven't seen much of Splatoon 3. I think that could be one. Do I think they'll probably try and touch on a holiday release, and I could see that being like a next year game. So I don't think they're going to touch too much on Splatoon, Breath of the Wild, Bayonetta 3, Metroid Prime 4. I want them to talk about all of those games. I don't think they're going to talk about all of them. I would like it. I don't expect it. Um, what else? In terms of other franchises, I don't think we're going to get any. I mean, there was Mario Party, but I don't think we're going to get a mainline Mario game. Um, I don't think we're going to get anything for Fire Emblem. I don't think we're going to get anything for Donkey Kong. Uh, I've heard theories and rumors that we might be getting something from Xenoblade. Uh, Again, Xenoblade is something that's up in the ether for me because I love the aesthetic of Xenoblade, but I own Xenogears, Xenoblade 2. I've still yet to play any of them though. They just got buried in the backlog. But if a new Xenoblade comes out, I'll probably fight through the backlog and take care of those. A rumor of a new Kirby going out. The big thing that is up in the air is a new Smash, because all Smash DLC needs to come out before what, December 22nd, was it? So I could absolutely see them ending this direct with the final Smash character reveal. I could see that 100%. I'm going to turn that down for now. Sorry. I have a game playing in the background and just the music was bothering me. Yeah. I think or is it too early? They might do like what they did with Min Min and say, "Hey, the final Smash character reveal is going to be on this date." I don't think they're going to do that. The reception wasn't great when they did that for, hey, the next character is from ARMS and it's going to be coming out on this date. It wasn't the best reception. I figure they're more likely just to reveal the character. And we haven't gotten a proper direct in a hot second. Actually, this is the most directs we've had in a year and a long time, with, I think, just 2 regular Nintendo directs after a drought of, 2 years? It was all minis. But this year we've had Pokemon and Nintendo and minis, so this year's been a pretty good flow of information from Nintendo, so I appreciate that. I figure a lot of this stuff is the stuff that was supposed to come out last year. Yeah. They said don't expect anything big from Breath of the Wild 2 for a while, till next year. So, as much as I would love, that's my favorite series, I don't think we're going to be getting that. Maybe some improvements to Nintendo Switch Online. I wouldn't mind. What time is it? We got about 2 minutes left. All right. Some improvements to Nintendo Switch Online. I could see them, because we have NES and Super NES, the Super Nintendo online. I could see them, and now I can't see them launching it anytime soon. Maybe for the holidays, maybe next year. I could see them launching Nintendo 64 online, which I would eat up, because that was I played Nintendo. My dad owned a Nintendo when I was born, and that was the system I learned to play on. And then I did a lot of Super Nintendo with my cousins and a lot of Sega Genesis. So those were the consoles I really started growing on. But Nintendo 64 was the system where I hit my stride, and I would love to play a lot of those old games. The N64, Mario Kart, their battle mode is just special to me. Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. Bomberman 64, more so than Bomberman Hero. Mystical Ninja Goemon. I love the Goemon games. Yeah, Gex. N64 has so much potential. I think that would be really cool. All right, so we got about 1 minute to go. This chat is the Nintendo chat is exploding. I should. So yeah, I've seen a lot of Splatoon 3, a lot of Smash, Sora, Phoenix Wright, Waluigi. Ooh, a new Kid Icarus game? I doubt it. That would be cool. New DK game. Sims 4. I could see it. But yeah. Honestly, last Smash character, I could very much see Crash, Master Chief, and Sora are the 3 most likely, I feel. Sora is probably at the bottom of those 3, because of all the tie-in with Disney and all that stuff. Unless they focus solely on the Kingdom Hearts stuff, like Roxas Organization 13, I doubt we're going to see Sora. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Turn down the volume a little bit. Hold on, sorry. Could this be Fire Emblem? Could this be Smash? Monster Hunter. That's a Rathalos. Monster Hunter. Okay, Capcom. new Monster Hunter game. Like, I mean, we just had Rise and Stories. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Okay, DLC. In summer of 2022. Up and there's you on your Palamute with your Palico. All right, so a massive, not just an expansion, a massive expansion.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
I don't know why I have my...
What you just saw was the first trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, the massive expansion for Monster Hunter Rise.
My backlog's too big. I still got Rise to play. I'm probably going to play that on stream.
New elements that will enhance the experience for players of Monster Hunter Rise, including new stories, locales, monsters, and, although not touched on in the trailer, new hunting actions and quest rank.
I really like the gothic,
Rise,
Bloodborne
is scheduled to release as paid DLC in summer
of those
2022.
ruins.
Please stay tuned.
And that one monster dragon had almost a Dracula-ish feel.
Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Here we go.
Party during the day.
Mario Party, yep.
Or at night.
The new Mario.
It's almost time to party!
Superstars,
In the
that was
Mario
it.
Party Superstars game. Along with Spaceland and Peach's birthday cake, several other boards make their return.
Nice.
Take a stroll around Woody Woods, but watch out for those Monty moles. They'll change the board's direction when you least expect it. Travel between two islands and Yoshi's tropical island. Toadette's got the star, but she might swap places with Bowser at the last second. Party day
That was
and
cool.
night in Horrorland. That King Boo statue is harmless during the day.
That was from
It'll
Mario Party
slice stars
4?
from unsuspecting players. Need a break from boards? Head to Mount Minigames and play in minigame-only courses. Compete against players worldwide for the longest win streak in survival. Or work together in the cooperative multiplayer tag match.
I'm glad that they're bringing
has
back
7 courses
classics.
available. All boards and minigames support online play.
Good.
So invite family, friends, and frenemies, and get ready for the party of a lifetime. Mario Party Superstars launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th.
That's about a
Pre-orders
month.
are available now on Nintendo eShop.
All right. Not bad, not bad. And they just
A
lightly
new
touched on it.
RPG is in the cards.
Something new.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
And so the Oddworld Trio sets out to the Queen's quest to slay the dragon. A reckless young man who fancies himself a hero. Aww! Look at that big goofy lizard boy. And the proud witch, her hatred for the
At
dragon.
the Queen's behest, you'll set off on a fantastical journey to slay a
Voice
fearsome
of
dragon for
Cards.
honor and fortune. Everything in this realm is represented as cards, from the protagonists to shops
I do like the artwork.
and environments in this fresh take on tabletop RPGs.
Yeah, it has a very
Square off
tabletop
in
card.
turn-based card battles where your skills and a little bit of luck will determine the victor.
I mean, it looks simple, but I like board games. That entire closet is filled with board
A
games and card
spellbinding
games. So
experience from the creative minds of Yoko Taro and Yosuke Saito is about to unfold.
and I'm digging the music.
Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars, launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders and a free demo will be available
Isle
today on
Dragon
Nintendo eShop.
Roars. Gotcha. October 28th. Oh, it's a demo. I might check out that
Become
demo.
a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being. You awaken in a hotel room in the city of Revachol, devoid of your memories. Soon, you learn that you're a detective and get entangled in a strange murder
I've
case
heard
in the groundbreaking
truly
role-playing adventure Disco
So
Elysium:
many good
Final
things
Cut.
about Disco Elysium.
As you interrogate people and uncover clues, Internal
It
dialogue.
was a game of the year.
To
was it last-
investigate,
it was
you'll need the help of the 24 skills living
It was last
within
year,
you.
right? A lot of people had it on their game of the year
Your
list.
behaviors and available choices will change depending on how you develop these skills, directly impacting how the story progresses. What sort of detective will you become?
I do like
Disco
the
Elysium, the final cut,
aesthetic.
launches
I like a
digitally
good-
on Nintendo Switch October 12th. The physical
October
version of the
12th.
game will launch early 2022.
So-
Pre-orders for the digital version begin today on Nintendo
digital is
eShop.
October 12th. Physical is
Uncover
2022.
more stories in Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Yep, I knew they were going to do that. That's coming out on. It's set in November. We don't have a specific date. Last time I checked, and this is going to be substantive story DLC from what we heard, like a vignette with new characters. That's a new looking enemy. Yeah, baby side on.
About that courageous friend of yours, it seems I owe him as well.
The King of Hyrule must not
Oh, I got lightning.
No, you're pretty good for a little kid.
That is insane. As soon as Deborah, not Deborahs,
They won't harm.
oh, why am I blanking on her? Urbosa appeared. A lightning strike happened right outside my window. That is nuts. The playable guardian. And what was it? Tarako was the little friendly guardian. Robbie with a jetpack. On the Guardian of Remembrance, October 29th. Apocalyptic difficulty, new challenges. I'm gonna have to look up that.
Ready, set, Chocobo! Start your engines and get set for a new racing experience.
Chocobo.
Race as familiar Final Fantasy characters like Chocobo and Gilgamesh to be to be the first across the finish line.
Is that Vivi or just a black mage and a white mage?
Edge out the competition by using drift boost to cut corners.
He's on a little.
Magical stones called Magicites are contained inside items. Collect
So-
these throughout courses to cast magic like fire and arrow to blast away opponents. Acquire Magicites of the same element to cast even more powerful spells.
Ooh. So it's just Mario Kart with Final
Each racer
Fantasy
also
in?
has a special ability. Use it at the right time to turn the tables.
Oh my god. And so it doesn't look like there are
Engine
specific
customization
characters, it
options
looks
will
like
be
there are
available,
tropes.
as well as local and online multiplayer.
Is that Rama?
Up to 64
Is that a
players
behemoth?
can compete in a bracket-style tournament to determine the racing champion. Chocobo GP races exclusively onto Nintendo Switch next year.
What did you think? Before we show you our next video, we have some news about the last fighter for the Super
So they're probably
Smash
going to do the
Ultimate
announcement.
game.
This will be when it's announced.
Mr. Sakurai, the game's director, will reveal this fighter in the final Mr. Sakurai Presents video on October 5th.
I was wrong. Eastern time, 10 a.m.
He'll also show you how to use this fighter, so please look forward to it.
Awesome.
It's been about 3 years since the game was released. This
Yeah.
will be the last presentation about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I hope you'll check it
That's nuts. I have work that day, I think.
out. Next,
no.
please take a look at this.
The sky just opened up to downpour. Nuts. Do I see anything I recognize? Could this be Splatoon? I think the last we saw of Splatoon was like a desert. But it had that kind of apocalyptic feel. Hearing, oh, yep, new Kirby. I said I was hearing rumors about that. I know I saw a lot of people posting about a new Kirby game. Oh, it's covered with sand. Pretty full open world Kirby. Not a set. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Full 3D open world Kirby. All right. Not a side scroller. Oh, chickies. Riding the Warp Star. We're going to see his inhale ability. There we go. Inhale and exhale. Just float. This looks really cute. It looks very distinctly. Yep, and there we got good Kirby forms. Classic Kirby forms. The boomerang, yep. Oh, that was very Katamari. Torch and the ice. Oh. I'm not seeing, aside from Waddle Dee, I'm not seeing very many repeating. Yeah. See, they said this was going to focus on a winter. I'm seeing a lot of spring,
The trailer for Kirby
October or
Forgotten
spring.
Land. In this new game, you can freely move around in 3D areas using familiar Kirby moves.
Look at that.
The setting also appears to be mysterious, filled with abandoned
and a-
structures from a past civilization.
An abandoned mall, an abandoned theme
What lies
park,
in store for Kirby?
a giant punk
The
rock
game
gorilla.
is scheduled to release in spring 2022. We hope you'll look forward to Kirby's new adventure.
I usually do.
Next, we have this to show you. Please take a look.
So, ooh, what are we getting? DLC for New Horizons, maybe, or just a new set? The Roost, open 24/7. Is that Blathers down there? All right, just announcing a new. Okay, so there will be stuff.
Since its launch in 2020, the Animal Crossing New Horizons game has been enjoyed by many players around the world. New free content will arrive in November. In preparation for its release, we will be airing an Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct in October.
So the Direct is in
We'll go over
October.
the content in more detail.
Makes sense. That's really neat.
Please be on the lookout for the air date of this presentation.
I didn't get as into it. I played a decent
Let's move
amount
on
of it
to more
during
Nintendo
my
Switch headlines.
few months at home. I didn't play it as much as some
2
did.
games, 1 game update, and lots of fun.
So this now we're gonna start getting into our smaller games. Oh no!
More free content is coming to the Mario Golf Super Rush game. Koopa Troopa enters the fairway as a playable
Nice.
character. Dish out tricky shots and dashes to mess with the competition.
Yeah.
Ninja will
Oh,
also be playable.
Ninja, look at him.
Take advantage of Ninja's blinding speed to outpace opponents.
And I love the outfits of all the regular
New
characters,
horses are also being added.
like Pauline, Waluigi, Peach, Mario, all
These
their
additions will
outfits.
come swinging in as
Today?
a free software update later today.
Dope. Dope, dope, dope.
What's this? An invitation. You're invited to live in a magical
Okay.
world with
I
Mickey
see-
Mouse and dozens of Disney characters.
I see Disney characters in my mind.
Spend
Goes to
time with
Kingdom
Disney
Hearts.
friends. Craft your own whimsical costumes and furniture.
So it's
And
combining
explore delightful Disney-themed worlds. All
Mies
downloadable
and
content from the original Nintendo 3DS version is included.
Ah.
Disney Magical World 2 Enchanted
I
Edition
never
soars onto
played
Nintendo
that on
Switch
my
this
3DS.
A beloved Star Wars game is coming to Nintendo Switch.
HK.
Blast off to captivating planets and join forces with Jedi, droids, and outcasts in this blend of action,
Oh,
role-playing,
man.
and adventure. Will you use the Force for good, or will you
Malik.
be lured to the dark side? Your choices determine the galaxy's fate in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, launching on Nintendo Switch November 11th.
Dude.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah. I mean, and we just got the, during the
There's one thing you must
PlayStation
always
announcement.
remember. Stay human.
2 weeks ago or last week, we got the remake announcement,
This
so...
is the city, humanity's last stronghold against a virus.
Do I want to
that
replay
turns
the
people
original
into
before the
undead.
remake?
In the cloud version of Dying
Dying
Light
Light
2,
2
Stay
cloud
Human,
version.
you'll need to master both parkour and tactical combat to survive in this brutal open-world action RPG. Explore alone, or with up to 3 other players in online co-op as you unravel the dark
The
secrets
game uses
of those
cloud
in
streaming
power during the
technology.
day. Then plunder the layers of the infected at night. Your decisions will
So
shape the
is it
story,
a perpetual
but they'll
online
also
you
have
need?
consequences. No matter where your actions lead you, there's one thing you must always remember.
If you're playing...
Stay human. While you're at it, take the prequel on the go in Dying
Yeah,
Light. Platinum
so the cloud
Edition.
version you have to be connected, but they
Scavenge for
have...
supplies, craft weapons, and face hordes of the
The
infected
original.
in a post-apocalyptic open world.
Cool.
Dying Light 2 Stay Human Cloud version launches on Nintendo
February
Switch
4th.
February 4th, 2022. A free demo will also launch the same day on Nintendo eShop.
And when is the
Dying
original?
Light Platinum Edition comes to Nintendo Switch
October 19th. Cool.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Utility, morality, or
Is this
liberty.
Project...
In Triangle Strategy,
Triangle, right?
a fiery chronicle of war presented in stunning HD 2D.
My apologies.
Your actions will lead you through
Yeah,
a riveting story. which
I am
changes based
on
the
board
decisions you
for
make.
this.
In the end, where will your conviction guide you?
I never finished Octopath, but the good chunk I played like over 20 hours,
In response to
25
the
hours.
survey about the demo released in February of this year,
I love
the game
so.
has been fine-tuned with a focus on elements that received lots of
I
feedback.
still listen to the
These
soundtrack, which I
include
downloaded
adjustments to
for
the difficulty,
Octopath.
improvements to on-screen visuals, camera angle controls,
And I remember it's
The
very
ability to review
Final
previous
Fantasy
dialogue.
Tactics, I think, in terms of like,
and streamlined game flow and loading times.
look at that. That is laying out
More
traps.
details are now available
That's
on
cool.
Nintendo.com.
Splendid.
I downloaded the
Triangle Strategy
demo.
will launch on Nintendo Switch March 4th, 2022. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I still never did the demo. Maybe I'll do the demo on a stream. Oh, Dread. 2 weeks. Let us see Dread.
You are faced with overwhelming power. Your highest priority should be simply to survive.
Yeah, this is an intense, very spooky Samus game. I love the visuals, man, and this is from the guys that did Metroid Returns,
There may be a
or
very
Samus Returns
small opportunity to escape.
on 3DS.
Don't let your guard down.
I'm blanking on the studio title, the studio name. Mercury, right? I think, yeah. Creed! I have not played a Metroid game since Prime 2, I think. Back on the GameCube was the last time I played a Metroid game.
Samus Aran,
But-
the most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy, embarks on a new
It does
mission
look
to the uncharted
really
planet
good.
ZDR. Her objectives?
It looks
Confirm
intense, it
whether
looks
the
fun.
deadly X-parasite still exists, and figure
Okay.
out why the EMI research robots in search of it have mysteriously gone dark.
So the X-parasites and the creatures
Early
searching for them have
readings
gone
reveal
rogue.
that planet ZDR is divided into multiple environments, each with its own elements
Cool.
and organisms.
Dope. Forests, caves, volcanoes,
Remnants of the
underwater.
mighty Chozo civilization are also scattered
Ooh, Chozo
throughout,
temples?
including evidence that the Chozo may have once called the planet their home.
Are there-
Visit Metroid.nintendo.com to read Metroid Dread Report Volume 8 for a detailed account of the terrain and life forms you may encounter in the Metroid Dread game.
We know this is coming out on
Be
October
sure
8th.
to view the other Metroid Dread reports there as well. You'll want to prepare yourself for the dangers that lie ahead.
So, are we gonna get to
Metroid
see some more
Dread
Chozo?
launches on Nintendo Switch
And
October
Chozo
8th.
Civilization?
Pre-orders are available now
I've
on
always found
Nintendo
that
Shop.
interesting.
How was that?
It was good.
Up next, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Alright.
Many people have been using Nintendo Switch Online since it launched in September 2018.
I didn't use it since
In
launch,
addition to
but
the current membership, we'll be adding a new membership plan.
new content?
As a part of this new plan's content,
Come on. Favorite game of all time,
you'll be
Ocarina
able
of
to
Time.
play a collection of
Mario 64, are we gonna get
64
Majora's
games.
Mask? Yoshi Story, cool.
The Nintendo
Okay, Dr.
64
Mario.
system launched 25 years ago.
That Perfect Dark?
I think the system gave
Star
many
Fox
players
64.
their first 3D gaming experiences,
Hold on, I gotta...
as well as intense 4-player multiplayer action. With Nintendo Switch, up to 4 people can play select Nintendo 64 games locally or online.
And you can put local play. Good. Thank God.
Also, with this new membership plan, in addition to the Nintendo 64 games,
I just said
you can play a collection of games from Sega's Genesis system.
that was... Oh my
This
God.
means you'll be able to play these classic games
Echo.
whenever and wherever you'd like.
N64 and
The new
Genesis?
plan will include all elements of the base Nintendo Switch Online membership, as well as the ability to play the included Nintendo 64 and Genesis games.
Yeah. No.
This is
Sign me up.
Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion.
100% expansion pack.
This new membership plan will be added in
Late October. I am...
Of course, you'll still be able to continue using the existing plan.
Give me like a list of all N64 games and all Genesis games.
Also, those who have an existing membership plan can change over to the new plan.
Good. Thank you.
We'll share more details about this new membership plan at a later time, including the exact release date and pricing information. For now, however, we'd like to announce the games that will be available when it launches.
All right.
You'll be
Oh,
able to
Win
play
Back.
the Nintendo
Never played
64
Win Back.
games shown here,
Mania,
as well as
Contra,
these Genesis
Robotnik,
games.
Echo, Golden Axe, Gunstar Heroes!
We'll also continue adding more Nintendo 64 games such as The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask
Cool.
and
F-Zero.
F-Zero X, as well as other Nintendo 64 and Genesis games
Snap.
going forward.
F-Zero X, Kirby Crystal Shards. Yes, OG Paper Mario, Banjo-Kazooie. Literally, they're ticking off a lot of the boxes I
Nintendo
said.
64 and Genesis controllers to ensure the games can be played with the same style controls from their original releases.
God, Nintendo, you're so great. You know what I love and you
Both
give it
can
to
be
me.
used wirelessly.
You know what I love and you give it to me.
These controllers will be available
Oh,
for
that's
purchase
so
by any
expensive.
Nintendo Switch Online
I'm
member.
gonna do it, but
We hope you'll look forward to this new membership plan, Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch.
I mean, I'm gonna do it. But oh, I'm just over the moon.
There's plenty to play in these collections.
I do love a good collection. The Shadowrun
Cyberpunk meets
trilogy.
fantasy in this 3-game collection of cult classic RPGs. As a Shadowrunner mercenary, you'll explore a dystopian
Guys, that-
future where magic has reawakened
Over the moon.
and fantasy creatures have come back to life.
Over the moon.
Immersive branching narratives, skill-based character growth, and gripping turn-based tactical combat await. the
That did it
Shadowrun
for me.
Trilogy.
Nintendo,
Nintendo Switch
good
next
job.
year. The perpetual struggle against Count Dracula continues.
Ooh, the Castle.
Castlevania Advance Collection brings together 4 classic Castlevania games with deathly
Sorry,
beautiful graphics
Dracula.
and hauntingly
Dracula
epic music.
X.
The Rewind, Quick Save, and button mapping features will also ramp up your fight against evil. All regional versions of each game,
Cool.
as well as a gallery mode with never-before-seen artwork, are included.
Cool.
Castlevania Advance Collection launches on Nintendo Switch later today. An almighty classic returns.
Yeah, no, dig that.
The classic Super NES game ActRaiser returns on Nintendo Switch. Now
I
remastered
never
in
did
HD.
ActRaiser.
As the Lord of Light, an almighty god, only you can save mankind from the forces of Tanzra, the Lord
Ooh,
of Dark.
this looks
You wage
pretty.
war in 2 phases. First, strike down monsters in the side-scrolling action phase to liberate the lands from the grasp of evil. Master swordsmanship and magic to vanquish
I like
all who
those
stand in your path.
cutscenes.
Then, cultivate the lands you've liberated in the world-building creation phase. It's up to you to decide which
Alright, so
structures
it's a
will
little
be
bit
destroyed
Civ,
to
a
make
little
way
bit
for new ones,
side-scroller.
creating a flourishing civilization.
Do the ability to smite?
As you do so, your powers will increase, giving you an edge in both phases. Alternate between the original and rearranged versions of the beloved soundtrack and enjoy brand new
That's
music.
cool.
New stages and new boss battles also await.
Those models are really nice.
ActRaiser Renaissance descends onto Nintendo Switch later today. A new chapter is about to unfold.
Oh, this is from Deltarune, right? Toby Keith's game. Or no, oh god, what's his name? Toby Keith. Toby Fox. Toby Keith. Toby Fox's game, yeah. Shoot, was that... Were they shooting what I think they were shooting? Alright. Always a bop. Always. Teacups, cool. Always so stylistically interesting. Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2. Later today as a free update. Cool, cool, cool. And it looks like this is just a bunch of new games, a melange, Hot Wheels, Surviving the Aftermath, Shin Megami Tensei 5, which we got to see a bunch of last time, Wreckfest, Arcade Archives, Pac-Man. We got Pac-Man. Rune Factory 5. I do like the Rune Factory games.
How's everything? There are still a few more announcements in today's Nintendo Direct.
I never finished Rune Factory 4, so I'm doing that.
Miyamoto-san.
Oh, Miyamoto!
What brings you in?
I wanted to make an announcement, so I was hoping I could step in.
Oh, of course.
I like they have a little social distance
Hi
barrier.
everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yeah, you are.
We've previously announced that I have been working with the Hollywood movie studio Illumination
Yep.
and its CEO and producer Chris Meledandri-san, who are known for movies like Despicable Me and Sing, in making a full-length animated Mario movie for the big screen. Today, I wanted to announce its theatrical release timing. Ta-da! The movie will be released in theaters in holiday 2022.
Yeah.
The release date for North America is on December 21st, and we'll be announcing release dates for Japan, Europe, and other regions at a later timing. It'll be a while longer until we can share a glimpse of Mario in action on the big screen. But today, I also wanted to reveal our key cast members who will be voicing Mario and his friends in the movie.
It's me.
First,
What?
is Mario, who will be played by Chris Pratt.
Oh, come on.
So cool.
It is so
Mario will
cool.
be talking a lot in the movie. Please look forward to Mario as performed
Chris
by
Pratt?
the very talented Chris-san.
All right.
Next,
Oh,
Princess Peach
I like
will be
Anya
played
Taylor, right?
by
I love
Anya
Princess
Taylor-Joy.
Peach, so.
I can't wait to see a very spirited Princess Peach. Mario's little brother,
That
Luigi,
I like.
will be played
I
by
could
Charlie
see.
Day.
He can go high pitch.
I'm excited for you to see this timid sibling appear on screen.
That's really good.
Bowser will be played by the one and only Jack Black.
That's funny.
I'm expecting a monster performance by Jack's son. The comedian Keegan-Michael
Really?
Key will be playing Toad.
He is doing Toad?
I'm looking forward to great comedic moments.
Yeah.
Even though this is a Mario movie, Donkey Kong
Seth
will also be
Rogen
making
is
an
voicing
appearance.
Donkey Kong.
He will be played by Seth Rogen. I'm eager for you to see
You know
humorous
what?
Donkey Kong by Seth's son.
This is an interesting cast.
And of course, Charles Martinet,
The voice of
who has
Mario.
voiced Mario and many
Yeah.
more Nintendo characters in our games over the years,
The voice of Mario. I'm wondering why you didn't get him.
and will be appearing in surprise cameos in the movie.
Okay. Wow.
We also
Kevin
have
Michael
more
Richardson as
talent joining the
Kamek,
film
Red
to play
Armisen
some
as
of our
Cranky
other
Kong,
beloved characters.
and Sebastian Maniscalco as Spike. That
That is all I
is...
can share with you today about the Mario movie. This is a very collaborative project between Illumination and Nintendo. We've all
That
been
is
coming up
nuts.
with all sorts of ideas.
The
and I
first
myself am enjoying the
Mario
creative
movie they've
process
made
that is a
in
little bit different from making games.
40 years.
It
and
may
this
be
is
a
what they're
while
doing.
until we can share more updates, but I hope you'll look forward to it. Koizumi-san, back to you.
Did not see that
Please
coming.
look forward to Mario's adventure jumping into the world of motion pictures. Next,
I'm
we'd like to show you this.
Intrigued. There's Splatoon. But Chris Pratt is playing my chubby Brooklyn plumber. I know a bunch of overweight Brooklynites, and come on. Chris Pratt? I mean, I'm sure he'll do it. He's a phenomenal actor. We'll see. Alright, so we got some Splatoon. Which, again, I'm predicting Splatoon for... It's going to be a spring of next year game. I don't think it's going to be their big holiday release this year. I think I could see this being a spring, maybe summer game of next year. Looks interesting, though. They always get the fashion fits great. That's right, and we were going to see... There was more... we got to see a lot of the customization in that very first trailer, and teases at some story. So I got... You can't predict what goes on in Splatoon, I feel. Alright. We had the Squid Sisters, we had Splatoon 3. Give us a date, give us a time period. Early 2022. Ah. Return of the Mammalians.
Hello, everyone. I'm a researcher from the Squid Research Lab. I've been meticulously studying the
no clue where
mysterious
my Splatoon squid
that
hat
can
is, otherwise I'd
transform
put it
into
on.
humanoid form. What you just saw was the latest research footage from Splatoon 3. Allow me to share a bit of what we know so far. Splatoon 3 takes place in Splatsville. It's known as the city of chaos. Centered around Splatsville are the Splatlands, a place long inhabited by advanced sea creatures such as squids and octopuses. Buildings spanning several generations are crammed into the city, creating its distinctive culture. In the Splatlands, turf war appears to be a popular activity. Its basic rules are unchanged. 2 4-player teams compete against each other to ink the most area. However, the trend seems to have undergone a major shift, with the existence of new main and special weapons confirmed in the footage.
Oh yeah, look at that.
In
That
the
was
latter
some...
portion of the footage, we were able to
Spider-Man
observe
stuff going on
activities
right
from
there.
Story Mode, the single-player campaign.
Return of the
of the Mammalians.
meaning the reappearance of mammals, appears to be the theme of story mode this time around.
So it was all sea creatures and cephalopods.
What could this possibly mean in a world where all mammals, except for 2 cats, have vanished?
I'm intrigued.
It appears that there's still a lot to uncover. But we'll continue with our research and keep you updated once more results become available.
Splatoon.
Please look forward to more Splatoon 3.
Cute.
Updates to come.
Updates to come.
See you next time.
All right. So no confirmations, no release windows or release dates.
So, what did you think?
I still think that's a ways off. I still think it's a few
Splatoon
months
3,
away.
taking place in a new world, is scheduled to release in 2022.
Yep. I'm
Please
betting
look forward
late spring,
to
early
future
summer.
updates.
That's my guess.
Okay, this is the last trailer we have to show you today. Please take a look.
Last trailer. Ooh, what could it be? Xenoblade, Breath of the Wild. This is Platinum.